Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Kemba Walker is out there with Harden. Then it's Paul George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Leonard in at the power forward position.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
It's tipped.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
West All-Stars shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But, hey, it's the All-Star game.
And here's the West with the ball. It's a three-point game. Walker the pass to Giannis. Lets it go from deep, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Giannis.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Now here's Durant. Left side, Jordan. Passes it to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Over Harden. Harden with the defensive effort.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show. But you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Drops in the tray.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it, and Jordan gets it to go.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And Walker's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. It's Harden with the drive. And it's Kemba Walker with the 3. Walker's got 6.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Jordan's shot is off.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Davis, the pass to Jordan. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. New players in now. Ayton with the bounce pass. Unloads from 13. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Ayton is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. Free throw good, Jordan. And some changes here for the East. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Lillard subbed in for Trae Young. And West also making a switch. George is checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Lillard against Walker. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Count it. Jordan's got 21. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the East All-Stars?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harden, no good. He's with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run and a wide open look for Jordan. Drops one in from the wing. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars with possession.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. 1:14 left in the first half. Here's Harden. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And there it is for him.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And the rejection by Harden.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
Here's Jordan. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. 26 seconds left here in the second. And Walker kicks to Leonard. To the inside, Harden. And the shot is good. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
Jordan against Harden. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the triple. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We come back right after this. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
We've got Williamson. Jordan is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Harden.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Now here's Jordan. 25 points in the game. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 27 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Jordan with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard, the pass to George. 6 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Jordan. Shot's good by Walker.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Durant kicks to Jordan. Here's Davis. The teardrop falls in.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Down low, here's Harden, and Davis sends it back. They retain possession. That's a 2 from Lillard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot's good by Walker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
3-on-3, and stolen by Jordan. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Williamson. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Lillard. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. The East making a switch. Westbrook's checked in. On the court for the West All-Stars, Harden out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Paul George, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Harden outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Towns missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Harden the pass to Walker. Off target with his 3. And here are the East All-Stars. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the East with some changes. Williamson comes in for LeBron. And Lillard subbed in for Young. The West also making some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for DeAndre Ayton.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
Now here's Jordan. The 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. Harden scanning the floor. Leonard dishes to Harden. It's George on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Jordan against Harden. Over Jordan. Harden, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is Harden. From 12 feet out. Harden missing again.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Harden with it. Guarded by Jordan. Harden draws the double. The shot by George. Wide open. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 17. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. .157 left here in the fourth quarter. Walker the pass to Leonard. Over Williamson. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. The pass to Walker. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Jordan. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media. So they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually. But on occasion, it does get a little carried away.
Free throw good, Jordan. A big group substitution here for the East. Vucevic, he's checked in for Davis. Julius Randle comes in for Williamson. James checked in for Kevin Durant. Young is subbed in for Damian Lillard. And so Jordan nails both of them. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Morant. Ayton finds Murray. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Simmons the bounce pass. Deep 2 from Murray. Vucevic with the rebound. Morant with the steal. Murray outside. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun season. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special postgame guest.
Hey, Kenny here. You were incredible. Season high in points, validating everyone who insisted you could make it into the NBA, even after the questions that were raised heading into the draft.
Yeah, you know what? This might be wrong to say, but the haters out there, I just consider them fans. It's really two sides of the same coin, you know? Anyone who thinks my numbers could be padded, well, check the scoreboard. Who won tonight, Playboy? But anyway, that's old news in a week because I'm looking to break my season record next time out, you know what I'm saying?
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.